everybody, welcome back to the Crust. It's been over a week for me. I hope you're having a great day. I gotta get myself accustomed to like all the things I was doing. I've done a lot of contracts in between. You can see that we're up to 1.5 million credits at the moment, so we have we got a bit of cash to expand with. You know, it's a good thing. Now we got 1.63 million. I just received another 103, and so we can hold off on contracts for a little bit if we want to here. So this building here is getting expanded out to this far. We're going to want to get the utilities and stuff set up in this room too, as I was generally reminded about. So we're going to want to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to say, let's actually see what the space requirements for this are. So I'm going to put the oxygen, I think, right here. Yeah, it looks like we can put a wall right here. I like it. So we're going to have a wall put in right through here too, and we can have the. What do you think? The doors, should they match up? I don't think it's necessary. I can have the door on this side, I guess. Right here is good for that door. And then we'll have another one that goes like this. I guess I can put the door in along with the wall, can't I? So I just do it like this. Okay, so we'll have that built too. And we're going to have construction bots kind of focusing on this a little bit to get it done. So I'm not going to queue up any additional constructions that are already out. I'm going to let things kind of go. And what I want to start doing a little more of here is I'd like to expand to get more people on base. I think we can actually handle more people. We just need to get all the amenities and stuff for them set up. So that means more beds and also just really double checking food capacity and everything too. Over here on this side, I do have this kitchen here. And I'm kind of between on the idea, like maybe I just put additional food storage here instead. And then we just have the kitchen make it somewhere and then it stores here. Not entirely sure how I want to do that, but I am also gonna, just put like, let's say, where is it? Recreation, a bigger table. Just put like another big table here. Just kind of sit it here. That's fine. But the real important things to really get this place running, right, are another ice maker. I'm gonna need that, unfortunately. So if I place it right here, then it's in the way of that wall. So I'm gonna have to kind of curve a little bit. I think we can pull that off though. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. So we're gonna do this, and then this belt is gonna come this direction and then feed right into here, like so. And that means this belt is gonna end up moving around and going someplace else too. So we'll probably take this away. Let's go ahead and build that, and then we're gonna want to dismantle this conveyor here, and I'll remake that later on. And then in this building, we are going to need the oxygen storage and the H2O storage. I guess we'll do that too. Might as well. There we go. Power hookups, I think, are already solid. I don't think I need any additional ones for the whole building. So as long as they build everything, I won't need that. Yeah, and then there's the iron here. So we're going to have this disabled, and we're going to start storing more iron here. Steel, whatever. We're going to start storing more here. And that's going to allow these guys to go and grab it really quickly and take it over to construction sites. So that's great. Okay, we are at our colonist limit right now, but also we're at our power limit. Look at that. Isn't that nice? We're at 100% power right now. That feels great. That means I can expand more batteries, doesn't it? I think it does. So we can go like this now if I want to, and it will be no problem. We can just have more storage for all of our power needs. Just do that right there. Done. Easy. Contracts not necessary at the moment. Let's take a look at the moon here really quick. So I need to actually get myself reacquainted with what I'm doing here. So I have a spare cargo truck right now that's idle. That's nice. I actually have two that are idle. Both of them at the base too. Nice. Okay, so let's send them to do something. I think first I want to send one of these guys to go get this food. So just fill this up, bring the food back. The second one, I'm going to send somewhere else. Let's have it go solar panel field. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at this, right? The Hope 2 station. Explore the Hope 2 station. I like this idea. Let's try that. So my expedition is to explore the Hope 2 station. Is that this right here? Right? Destroyed station in a deep crater. Send an expedition to examine the onboard computer data. And I just need to send all this stuff. So if I send my idle truck Mammoth out this way, and we designate, let's say, Axel and Parker, Kim. Let's send Kim. So we send Parker and Kim out that way. Or sorry, Axel. Yeah, Axel and Kim. Just last names, whatever. We send them out there to explore Hope 2. I want to start digging into some of these quests that we have and seeing about, getting these things done too. All the while, my drones are going to be busy, trying to do as much as we can over here. This area also is going to require ventilation, of course. So we'll have ventilation there and, of course, there. That will just... yeah, that'll do it. That's great. We don't have any water here yet. That's okay, because we're going to have this thing, which I want to have that started now. Would be good to have. And then what's going on here? What are you doing? Ice isn't going either direction now. What is this? Yeah, you're full. I know. So you should, you should do that. You should just let that go. That's the whole point. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. We can just redo this, I guess. Sure. Will you do it now? Thank you. That was very strange. Okay, now the ice is going to make its way to both locations, and then we'll have the ice in storage here. That should give us the oxygen necessary, and then all these guys can breathe while they're in here. This is way more seating than I think I need, if I'm being so honest. But, I have a feeling since it's kind of centrally located that people will use it. And so we'll have, let's put 3 additional vending machines here, and we'll have these set to store food. And I think actually one of these will be set to store meds, just so we have some medicine standing by over here too. That seems like a good idea. Now this says it doesn't have any power, which I disagree with. There we go. So, okay, now you do. Excellent. Okay, so you're going to go up higher here. Fraction of hope. They didn't reach that already. This is a different thing. The drones have scanned the area and provided detailed maps of the wreckage. Their sensors detected surviving parts of the control system and radiation from the module's central core. They also identified several potentially hazardous areas, unstable structures that could collapse if precautions are not taken. We can either continue the investigation using drones or send personnel for more delicate operation. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. I like that. We'll send more people. More delicate stuff. Let's see. Mining drones are inactive. I don't have a whole lot that I really want to mine out, but like there are some things in here, like we can get some of this stuff, get some of this stuff here. And then I suppose with all this power I have extra, I should probably be, searching for life. No, searching for, additional ore and stuff. Aluminium. I said I would probably try to pronounce this every possible way I could think of. So this aluminium has been elusive to me so far. And we will try to find the aluminium. I don't know, man. You are not high priority. What are you? You are. Oh, right. Because I want to make sure the space stays power no matter what. Yeah. Well, it will now, so that's good. So this is giving me the water. Now we get the oxygen. Very good. And all that's left is like 1 silicon here. So if you could kindly, I'd appreciate it. And then also, with the vents, if you could kindly, the steel, just so we can get the oxygen pumping into here, and then we're good to go on that, yeah. We definitely could process this stuff faster, I feel like we should really hook up some additional iron, huh? We got so much capacity left on this. Let's do that too, huh? Like, we're kind of just, I'm kind of chilling here, and I have all these extra extractions that I could be doing, so why don't we just get them hooked up, yeah? So those 2 extractors are good. Let's see if we can get 2 connections here. I have the power for it, so... And I now have the CPU for it. I didn't before. I do now. 1. Oh, yeah, 2. There we go. Okay, a little bit weird there, but it's all right. It'll be fine. All right, and then this needs to go this direction, I suppose. We can we can share with the silicon here too. So this will go this direction, and the silicon will meet up with it as well. And then we just want it to meet here would be fine. Just slap onto that belt somewhere. So let's go maybe to like here-ish. That's all right. And then right into here. And we'll just smack right into that belt. Yep. And we'll upgrade that to full. There we are. Okay, then we want the extractor down this way. Let's go ahead and get this silicon hooked up too if possible. It might be a little bit close for the wall. I think it probably is a little bit close to the wall. We'll see. One. It'll work. Cool. So 2 on this one. And we'll go like that. And then straight on like so. Outstanding. Now we need the power to be routed that way. So I'm probably you. I'm thinking you are going to go. And we'll go this way with you. I think so. Yeah, we'll go to say you should be able to reach from there, right? Yeah, there we go. 1. And we'll stay on this side of the... Yeah, we'll stay on this side of the belt. That's cool. 2. And 3. And... like so. And I think you can reach from there, but we'll just be thorough. There we are. And then 1, 2. That'll get those going. And then you are going to go this direction. And then we will get these 2 hooked up like that and like that. Okay. Good. Iron. We have more right here we can hook up. So let's do that too. We want to make a lot more steel. So much more steel needed. Are we going to be having a problem here? Nope. Good. I'm just being silly. So we're going to tap it into this belt here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there. And then it looks like this kind of meets in the middle. So it'll be like that and like that. Yep. And then the power can just go... we'll put it right here. Then hook it up from this point. There we are. Okay, cool. So that's going to add a whole lot more iron, a whole lot more silicon to the belt. And we also have some titanium I wanted to hook up too. We have... oh, it's some additional iron over here too. Let's just do this. I wasn't going to, but I feel like this just needs to happen, right? We just need a lot more materials, so let's just do it. Titanium there, and then iron. Come on, you can do 2 of these. Don't tell me you can't. Don't give me excuses. Give me results. All right, maybe we have to do the old switcheroo here. Let's see. That's only 8 out of 9. I might only be 1 here. I think only 1 can fit here, unfortunately. 1 more try. Yeah, I think it's only 1 on this one. This vein doesn't cooperate in any direction. Yeah, for some reason that's not going. I don't know. It says 9 out of 9, but it's not going.
You can't build here.
I don't understand. Like that should work. But then it switches to... well, okay, so it's because it's overlapping, right? Yeah, that's why. This is 8 out of 9. Yeah. Okay, so that's just 1 only, unfortunately. That's fine. We're going to have this tap into this belt, so we'll just go a straight line from here. That's fine with me. Let's get the soul digger bot that I have to go ahead and do that. And then we'll just get this one to run alongside here. Want to leave a space if I can. Yep. And then you're going to go in this way. And I think I'll just have you slap right into this. Yeah. I mean, I could take you all the way over, but what's the point, right? I think what's the point? So we're going to need these to be much more updated, but I think it'll still happen. It's going to be all right. And then you will just go like so. We'll build those for now. Okay, we'll get all those built for now. This power pole, I guess, needs to run alongside the back here. Can I reach? Yes, I can. And then from here, and then from, let's bring it out about, let's say this far for now. There we go. And then all the way out to there. And then all the way out to there. And then hook you up. And then you are going to go that direction. Over the hills, I guess. Through the rock. Oh, it doesn't quite connect to you. Lame. Well, there's bound to be more somewhere, right? Over here. Lame. Okay, and then now we just need this to go straight from this side. So when our digger gets done with that, little shoveler here, drilling bot, whatever we want to call him, when he gets done with that, then we'll be good to go. Urgent contract. 1,000 concrete, which I can totally handle. Look at how much concrete I have. The steel is a little more difficult, and it needs to go to the moon, and the bonus is honestly, it's not worth it to me. Honestly, I have so much money at the moment, so I don't really care. If we take a little bit of a hit on our reputation for that one, so be it. Okay, now they're going to build all those extractors before they get this. That's fine. I really just wanted this set up so that all this had oxygen and water and all that stuff done. So like now that that's done, all good. I can probably go in and add that second ice extractor now, which goes right here as planned. Can probably add that. And I think what we'll do is I'll just tap it into the same source right there. That's fine. Another urgent contract. Lots of aluminum. Aluminum. That's how I'm going to say it now. People arguing me about how I pronounce it. There you go. Aluminum. There you go. I'm going to say it like that now. You know, that's a pretty good bonus for what that is. In 10 days, and we can make that happen. Let's pause. So obviously we want to go ahead and bring that guy down here. X space. And we'll just bring you 125, 15. Yep. So bring this down on the pad. I mean, we could probably just fill the order. Oh, they changed the interface on me. What, was this actually confusing? The little green buttons, and was those buttons confusing to people? What is going on with the world here, man? I remember playing, like, you know, The Legend of Zelda and having to like figure out how to even get out of the forest in the beginning. All right, going up the Deku tree, okay, and here you are with a bright green button, and that's confusing to you. Kids these days. Okay. Do you have any idea how many times I've had text on the screen and I just didn't see it? Yeah. What a hypocrite. We'll go ahead and send this down. That's fine. And then we're going to say unlock. What was the other thing? Plate, right? I think it was plate. Unlock. Ready, set, go. Let all of the things leave storage now. This can be closed now, though. This can be closed now, though. And I think this one can probably be closed now, though. Okay. So that should give it everything it needs. And then the overage. There we go. Great. The other thing I wanted to do is I got to do something with fuel, right? Because fuel is stalled, right? We have extras that's coming here, and that's great, but like it's just stalled. And if I come over here where we're making fuel, I mean, the belt's just full. Everything's just full right now, right? They're not making anything. So we got to do something about that too. I'm going to redo how we do fuel because we're doing a lot for fuel here. I'm going to go like this because there's not a lot of room in here. And I think we're going to need even more storage for fuel. I mean, we're already full at 2. I'm thinking, you know, maybe 4. So how I want to play this is something like this. I think we're going to go from this point here. I think we'll latch on to this. Is that how I want to do it, or from here? Maybe it's from here. This one comes out. No, it needs to be. Yeah, it does need to be from this. Okay, so we're gonna go from here. So let's say we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 storages for fuel. Okay. We'll come off of this belt into here. And then we're going to want to switch to be probably these high-end belts on this point. So we're going to say these storages need to be moving. There we go. And then finally, on this side, we connect here. And good. And I'll probably upgrade this anyway. Let's just do that now. Okay. So the idea here, right, is we just doubled our capacity for fuel storage. And I want to get it on the main loop. So it's not going through here. So instead of this being where this fuel goes, we're going to instead, let's make this let's make these 2 priorities really quick. We're going to allow fuel to enter into the main system, but we're going to do so from the same point. So this is where aluminum's coming out, and that's great. But I don't think it's necessary to really make much else. So what I could do is just do this. If I do that, and then I take this output and I add fuel to it, fuel should now come out here instead of here, of course, right? And so now we should get the fuel to run out and it will enter into the main loop. Now what's going to happen is it's going to get over here and it's not going to be allowed to pass. And there's a lot of fuel coming through here. I don't know if I necessarily care about splitting the supply, but I kind of want to split the supply of fuel because we just have a lot coming through. So what I'm going to do is this. In both directions, fuel is allowed to come out. So it's allowed to go both ways now. And then everything else can go through because all of these are going to allow it, right? Yeah. All of these will allow fuel to go through. So when it gets to here, okay, this is the part where we want to... Well, I didn't want to do that. I definitely didn't need to do that. Let's get that redone. We're gonna keep this tier 2 for now. It's fine. Because this is the input belts, and then the output belt is the ones that we need to go faster. So right here. So we'll upgrade just that connection. So what we're looking for here is fuel should go this way. So we're gonna have only fuel head this direction, and then this direction, no fuel is permitted. So it's anything except fuel. So now any fuel that enters onto the system, it should get split between these 2 directions, split between these 2 belts, and go this way. All right, there it goes. It should get split between these, and then all the fuel will end up going this way regardless. So if it comes down this belt, it still goes there. If it comes down this belt, it still goes there. And then we have additional, we have more storage for it. And then all we need to do now from there is we're just going to delete this. We don't need that anymore either. So let's just go ahead and redo that. And then what we can do now, just to get that going, is we'll take this one and flow it directly into here for now. So that's going to allow all that to just bang. Just pops right out, and it will flow down this belt, and we'll have fuel going where it needs to go. Now, it's going to stall the belt for now until they build this. So that's got to happen now. There we go. And then hopefully they build this one next right away. There we go. Perfect. All right. So now all the fuel is in the main loop. That's fairly easy to do, right? All the stuff just gets looped and sorted, and that's great. Okay. I think I closed everything else, right? Yeah, I did everything. They said there's an energy shortage here, but that's just, you know, because you haven't built the poles yet. So why don't we have you prioritize these poles? Let's get this supply. Let's get processing, huh? Let's do this. See, this stuff is pumping out right now. Yeah, all that stuff's working. And then this one here is going to need upgraded, and then this one's going to need upgraded because there's multiple resources hitting on it. So there we go. And then all the way down here is going to need upgraded as well. So this belt is going to get crowded. So I will upgrade you twice, and then upgrade you. And honestly, I probably should upgrade you again. Yeah, let's upgrade you again, and again. There we go. Now everything can just flow through like it's supposed to. There we go. I like it. All right, so as these things begin to do their thing, I want to make sure that we're... Come on, buddy. You can do it. Here, let's clear your job. I want you to do this right here. All right, actually, why don't we use the box mode? You can use the box to just use the other tool. You can draw boxes instead of painting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's actually slower to do that, by the way. And you're like, I want to paint a box. Okay, cool. You're limited to just this size. So you have to paint multiple boxes. Or you just, like, you know, paint what you want. Like, it's really not a difference. There's no difference at all. There we go. There we go. And I should be able to put the belt through now. Oh, did you just... You were supposed to do this one, and you know it too. You know what you're supposed to do. There you go. Right there. Okay. All right, there we go. And then this one could be updated now, I think.
Research complete.
Because there's extra resources flowing through there. Okay. Excellent. The gravity stabilizers are now done. So these guys can maybe not wear themselves out quite as much as before. That's neat. Fundamentals. We want to go territory probe, I think, right? I think so. I'm going to pop the territory probe on there too. We got all the slag and stuff moving through here. Those are nice. Really quick, I need to make sure that my other ice thing is powered. So we'll power it from this, I guess. And then we also want to make sure that the slag is going as a pass-through to there. Okay. That'll happen. And then over on... let's see. The whole drilling thing, it's done now. It doesn't see anything, does it? So let's go this way. We'll have you crack into the silicon on this side, let's have you maybe come between these two like this. That's fine. We can get a little bit of this stuff if you want to. And then we'll get you on the belt over on this side here too. All right. And again, it's only one. I only have one driller. I don't need any more right now. I have lots of space I'm not using yet. As long as I can get extractors on the resources, I'm good, right? So this is iron. Some additional iron here. Looks like I can only fit one. Maybe two? That's not likely. Ooh, it's very close, but no. Hold on. Extractor? This is very epic music, isn't it?
You can't build here.
Ah! It's really only one. It does appear that way. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, this is another one. Another solo vein. It's okay. We're going to tap it into this belt right here. So we're going to go straight on if it lets me from there. And then from here all the way into that belt right there. Okay. And then just hook it up to power. Same thing as we do every day, Pinky. There we go. And not quite far enough. Not quite far enough. There might be some more stuff that way, though, so we'll just go as far as we can. And then we can always use it to power something else later. Okay. That'll add even more steel to the system. Lovely. So a lot of the stuff we added is on this side. And it's only going to go and get distributed between, these 5. Is there 9? Is there 9? That's my sentence. Is there 9? Yeah, there is. There's not even distribution between these because I didn't get 10. I got 9. I mean, it's not too bad. I suppose if I just merge the belts once more and put them into the center, I have Mark 5 belts now actually, so I could probably redo this. Let's do that. So a more even distribution is I welcome a good even distribution. Okay, I do. I welcome that. Let's do that. And then this one needs to go the other direction, I think. Yep, this one needs to go the other direction. And then, so the one in the middle is this one. Yep. So these belts should meet. It's going to be tier 5, isn't it? No, 4 into this one. But these belts should meet here. Yep. Right here. So they'll meet, and then they'll go into here at tier 5. So this one's a tier 5 in. Yep. And then tier 4 out that direction. And that direction. And then tier 3 can go from here to here. And from here to here. So I think that fixes everything. We should have even distribution with the center one having, like, a lot more. Generally, the center one will have the most. So when I go to upgrade things later on to a higher tier again, the center one will be the one that upgrades first. Because it's literally getting half the supply. I mean, I could prioritize these differently, but I don't think there's a reason to. Once this fills up, then it won't matter. There it goes. So now everything's a bit more even in how it distributes it between the different machines. There we go. So just making sure that we're not maxing out our belts anywhere. Seems good. And then we can start upgrading the extractors as well. So if I want more titanium, for example, I pop this. I can pay for all these to be a little bit better if I want to. So why don't we do that? We'll go more steel because we're going to need it. So let's upgrade the steel ones first. I don't want to do any that are almost done. So this is 13,000 units. It's not that bad. But the brand new ones I think I'm more interested in because these ones have a lot more to them. So we'll upgrade these two. Let's add some more silicon into the system too. I'm all right with that. We'll go ahead and upgrade both of these. And what else? What else? What else? Should I do some more titanium? I guess we can. This is a brand new deposit, so I guess we will. All right. And so we want to see whether or not our belts are going to be overloaded with that, but I don't think they will be. This truck is idle, as is the other, waiting for things to do. So another mission. Is it Cascade 5? No, it's send resources to newly arrived refugees at the ASIL station. So the ASIL station. Where are you, ASIL station? Transit station. Is it the transit station? No. Supplies for survivors. It's got to be something we bring. So it's maybe these storages. Relay station. This is the Cascade. This is the Fraction of Hope. We should probably pick up these. Yeah, I actually have drones to pick up there. Ooh, I should do that first because there are drones to pick up. So Expedition. Let's send Hans. Levi is the only one that fits that requirement right now. We'll send Nolan and we'll tell it to Phil. Go. All right, and then return to base. And then the stranded convoy. We can do something with that maybe. Supply outpost. I don't remember where the ASIL station is. It's on here somewhere. It's one of these things. I just don't remember. Corporate base. I want to get through some of these things is what I wanted to do. And I'm not seeing it in the list here unless keeps moving the survivors camp. Is that it? Server hub crashed. Broken rover. There's Cascade 5. Human organ factory. Gosh, man. If only we should just do that at some point. We already looked at what that was. It's not as gruesome as I originally expected it to be. Our fuel is flowing through. So you can see we have this big loop happening with fuel right now, so that's no good. So it's because this is not closed. So we want to close that so it doesn't keep coming out. There we go. Yeah, because that's nice. That's a big problem right there, but it's good. We're going to start filling up now. All the fuel is going to flow in, and as soon as it's out of here, which it should have been a long time ago, but I wasn't paying attention, so it'll flow out. It's fine. So as soon as all this is, done and it's out of the storage, then we can eliminate this entire thing, and we can put another cargo station here if I want to, right? And that's when we can have a cargo coming in with like ice, for example. We can have ice delivered or food delivered or whatever. And another cargo station here for that purpose into the future. I like it. All right, so in here, this room is going to be a room of relaxation. Okay, so we're talking beds, hopefully bunk beds at some point. Which bunk beds are going to be getting close, right? Yeah, right here. So maybe that's where we go after the gravity stabilizers. Maybe we go this way with it. I think I will do that because we can get science faster with more people. So let's put that on the top. We'll go after bunk beds first, and then we're gonna put a bunch of bunk beds in here. I think that'll make people happy for sure. I want to start making more carbon fiber if possible. Let me just make sure we're good on water. Seems our tanks are not completely full here. Ah, yes, this is a problem, isn't it? So we're gonna need to get this done a little bit quicker, and for that, I think maybe we upgrade. I'm going to upgrade both of you so that you push this stuff through a little bit faster. There we go. You get more ice into the system, and then I'd like to get you upgraded if I could. Because with 2 ice melters, I was hoping there'd be enough, but we actually have just... it's just short of what we need. It gets drained, and then it fills, and then it gets drained, and then it gets filled, and then it just keeps doing that. So we're a little bit short. So I can't add more farms, is what I'm saying. I can't add more farms right now. I could potentially, if we had a whole bunch waiting, we could add additional carbon fiber factories, but at the moment, that's not worth anything. So we want to get more water storage, but also we want to upgrade these. So I'm looking for this. This needs to be added as well. I think the components factory upgrade can go on hold while we push this up instead. Let's push this up instead. I want to get that done. So bunk beds and ice melter upgrade. Now we're going to need a lot more ice coming in anyway, right? Because these farms, I wanted to have a lot more than this. So this is only a temporary thing. It doesn't solve the problem. Where we solve the problem is here. We have ice here and ice here. Water ice, right? So we can go in through here, grab this ice here as well, start extracting that, and bring it over to additional melters, which will be on this side. So I'm going to place 2 more ice melters. Yeah, I mean, probably just against the wall here would be all right. I think that'd probably be acceptable. I could probably, if I do it over here, it's the same. It won't matter. It won't get in the way of the farms later either, which is probably the best. So let's put in a couple of ice melters here like this. That's cool. I like that. And then we'll route all the ice we extract from here over to these 2, maybe 3 or 4, whatever. We can just go along this wall if I want to. And then we'll have additional water tanks and stuff as well. So like it'll be, I guess, just right next to it for now, I suppose is fine. The drones can reach it, so it's fine. Okay. So we've done some things today already, haven't we? Yeah. I've been pretty productive today. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Did I not? I didn't scan that yet. Really? I dug into it, but I never scanned it. Okay. Well, I mean, I know what it is. And more titanium on that side. I know what it is, so I just need to find my ore detector, and I don't remember where it is. So we're going to build another one. Because it's been a bit. Oh, it's right there. It's just right here. Hey, can you scan this? Yeah, thanks for telling me what it is. More ice on that side here. Can we, is there anything over here by chance? Nothing? I have a lot of power, so it's completely acceptable to waste it doing this. Yeah, we're just revealing things. Okay, well, we're going to want more extraction here too. So let's get an extractor. And same thing. Doesn't quite match up there, does it? Darn it. Is it this direction? I think this is another one. This is another solo operation. Yeah. It's gonna be another solo one, unfortunately. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll make do. So the ore goes on this belt. I guess we'll just do it this way then. Since we're only gonna have one. Well, maybe. Ooh, maybe. Ah, there is a way to do 2. Oh. Okay. It's good. That's not what I want. Not at all. Not even a little bit. We want level 1 belts to start with. We upgrade as needed. It's very simple to do. There we go. So you're probably going to be a 2. You'll be a 3. Oh, well, I went 4. That's fine. And then you're going to be a 2. And good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, and then the power. Oh, look at that. Jeez. Jackpot. No additional poles required. Now for the ice and stuff on this side, because there's a couple of ice deposits, right? There's H2O here, H2O here. For these 2 ice deposits, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put them yet. That titanium is all the way at the map's edge. I'm not sure where I'm going to bring those ice deposits, but it could, you know, we could say maybe this ice goes this direction, this ice comes down, and then it comes all the way over and meets up with this belt system. And then that all feeds into this, the big old farming operation anyway. We need a lot of ice for this farming operation. We need tons and tons of water. This water matters a lot less. It's only for life support stuff in here. So it doesn't matter as much. Because agriculture is going to use a lot more, essentially, right? So I think that makes sense to pretty much everybody. All right, let's maybe start by getting this ice accessible, and tell you what we can do. We will go ahead and have additional diggers to facilitate that more quickly. Now, some people have said you should make your own drones. Yeah, you need research for that. I haven't gotten there yet. I've been prioritizing other things. And I actually don't know where the research is, but I know you can do that. That's a relatively new feature that's been added. It's not something that we could have done like last playthrough or anything. You couldn't make your own drones last time. But you can now. I think maybe it's in this one. Is it small vehicle factory? Mechanical engineering. Maybe that's it now. Okay, we actually do have it now. Yeah. Okay. Must have got it very recently because we don't have any of the ones. Yeah, this is in the queue. Anyway, mechanical engineering though enables the assembly of small vehicles such as cargo transport, drones, and rover scouts. So we want that. Yeah. So we can do it. I've been lazy. Okay. Is it here? Small vehicle facility. Small vehicle assembly facility. There it is. Oh, well, that's quite the facility, isn't it? Now it has inputs, right? I don't know what those inputs are, but it has input belts and there's an output belt. So I need to be wary of that. Why don't we put this over here? That way the output belt still goes onto the output this direction. Yeah, I think we do that. So let's have this be maybe like right here. This is actually a pretty good spot for it, just right up against the fuel. It's very compact. We could leave a little bit of a space, for moving around. I think it would be ideal. And maybe I want more storages for other resources next to these storages. So perhaps I want to move out even more. I have room. So let's just give it a little bit of space. We'll go like right there. That's fine. We're going to want the output belt to go this way. Same thing as before. It just meets up with... Oh, I don't need it to be tier 4 though. Will you stop doing that? Stop it. Charlie. Quit it. Okay. We'll do that. Is this empty? Not quite yet, but it's getting there. This is gone. We don't need this belt at all now, so goodbye. And then this belt is just the fuel that's left. So as soon as this is empty, then we're good to go. We can tear all this stuff out of here too. Good. And we'll start making our own drones. Right? That's what people wanted, right? Give the people what they want, Charlie. That's how we do things on YouTube. Modular frames. You're going to give me some pretty good cash. I have lots of microprocessors now. I have all of these things. So, okay, 25-day bonus. Ah, wait. It's going to the moon. And it's 4,000 kilometers away. I'm not getting the bonus then. So is it worth 250? I don't need it right now. Let's hold off on that. I have over 1 million credits still. We'll hold off on that. Because, I don't know when this laser's coming, but I want to store up all those modular frames, Fraction of hope. A team of specialists arrived at the crash site. Engineers dismantled the structure and accessed the surviving compartments. They discovered the personal journal of one of the researchers, mentioning that the module had begun losing connection with the main station several hours before the incident. Additionally, the specialist retrieved the module's central core for further study. So we get a whole bunch of science now, too. Okay, then. Excellent. We still have a rover truck standing by at the base. Can we do the C-Star contract? Send composite alloy to build a launch platform. C-Star contract. What is C-Star? Is that what this is? Space elevator. This is strategic planning. This isn't C-Star. Oh, this is C-Star. Yeah. All right. It says it right here. I don't have the nanotubes. We're working on building those. Right. We're working on... I'm getting there, right? I'm starting to make my own carbon fiber now. And it is going up here, admittedly. But we will be redirecting the supply later to go elsewhere. We will start... Once we have like one row of these things and then one upgrade on each of these machines, I think at that point we'll probably start... taking half the supply and moving it this way, or we'll start prioritizing the production towards nanotubes, and then all the extra carbon fiber will go out, that kind of thing. Definitely. How's my belts doing? Should be getting busier. It's not full. Definitely busier than it was, though. I'm liking it. But it's not full. It needs to be full. What? Excuse me? Do I have a deficit? Oh, I do. Oh, I have a deficit. Wow, I added all those extractors I just added. Pushed me over. I actually don't have any output from this because it's not okay. I did add a lot of extractors just now. So you know, always you add a whole bunch, test your grid, add a whole bunch, test your grid. That's what I've been doing. New life for drones. Director, I've been contacted by the Configuration Center, a new initiative from a very ambitious team. They want to use your drones as the foundation for their own prototypes. No specifics, but they promise generous payments for deliveries. A great opportunity to give idle drones a new purpose. What do you think? Okay. Well, I don't know what that means, but okay. Some suspicious company. What are they planning to turn our drones into? Weapons. Maybe they're building something special. They need more precise calibration. Actually, many possibilities. There's nothing to worry about. Besides, the deal is quite profitable for us. Right. Well, that's the only thing that matters, isn't it? We'll get some more solar. Popped in right here. There we go. Bring this down the line once more. All the way like that. And we'll go boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Everything's connected there now. Well, I guess I could also do this on this side. Why not? We could do that too. Just a little loop. And then we'll add more batteries, but I can't do it behind the battery. So I'll have another row going this way. And we'll probably go ahead and take this platform out of here because it's going to be in the way. So we'll expand. We'll expand batteries in this direction to have more output capacity as we get more solar to fill them up. Yeah. Because I have 19 days. I mean, I got lots of power, but I'm still limited on that output, right? So we got to do something about that. So let's say that in the future here, we're going to go, let's say, we can just do a whole nother row, right? We can start that up. Yeah. We'll just do that. We're going to have a lot more machines, so it's not like this is all a waste. It's eventually going to be used. So I'll do something like this. And then we'll have these ones here be first. And this pole is going to have to connect here directly. And we're going to go down the row like this. It's almost like two completely separate grids in that way, but then we'll go ahead and connect it on that side. And then you will go this way, and you will go this way, like that. All right, it's all wired up. They just have to build it now. Drones have things to do. Very, very busy. Ooh, yes, that's good. I want to knock these things off the list. It's very nice. So we should have the team coming back now. Yep. And we're picking up all those stuff. There's some composites there. Very cool. Should be another team out this way. Are you guys not coming back or what? Yeah, okay. That's the one we just completed, was right there. Okay. And you're coming back with some carbon fiber. Relatively minor amounts of things, but you're coming back. Meteorite crash. After several days of intense work, our engineers and drones have finally breached the interior of the destroyed station. Now we have the exact coordinates of the explosion's epicenter on the moon. And I can say with confidence it was not an asteroid. Something exploded directly on the surface. And we need to find out what. I strongly recommend organizing an expedition for detailed investigation. Stop. Now, can you just go to wherever that's going to be? Because you're already here. Whoever's behind this has taken too many lives. It's a miracle we managed to save anyone at all. Something tells me we already know exactly who's behind this. Don't jump to conclusions, Ledger. Until we have proof, it's best to hold off accusations. Right, sure. So that's not where that's investigated. So the investigation must be somewhere else. Meteorite crash. Yeah. So it's not here then. So it's got to be somewhere else. So let's go to here. Try to use this if we can. Meteorite crash. Is it here? Meteorite crash. Meteorite crash. Crash capsule. Fuel plant, relay station, explosion epicenter. Okay, so to do this, we just send a team there, right? So I could send the people that are already over here. I don't care if you have stuff on you. Just send the same people. And This. Oh, I need more people. Oh, really? Do I really need more people for this? I guess a team of 3 needs to happen. Okay, never mind. Continue on your way back. So this is the explosion epicenter. If I was to send something, it'd have to be like all the way out that way. I guess it could be this one, but like, because they're already loaded. But they're not any closer to the destination anyway. So it doesn't matter. Be wasting the time, kind of. I don't have any colonists that can do this until they get back, though. So maybe it's worth just sending them there. Right? Epicenter is right here? No. Okay. Where the heck was it? Expedition. Explosion. Epicenter. Where'd it go? Thought it was at the bottom of the list. They really need a different way of sorting these. There's too many things on the list. All right, so if I send these guys, there's 2 scientists. Oh, and a biologist. It's not an engineer. All right, whatever. Come on back to the base. All right, come on back. We'll sort that out later. I'm about to have more people anyway. I guess. How's our progress on the old bed situation? It's gonna take a year to get beds. I think not. Crust solutions. I think not. How about we buy some science from these 2 labs? And now, instead of it taking a year for that, we'd be done in 10 days. It was far more than a year, really. It was like I think 13 and a half months or so is what that was. So yeah, definitely want more. And you see some things are shutting down. It's just the extractors. It'll be fine. All right. It'll be okay. If I want them on, I can turn this on. We can do this if I want those on. There we go. See? Extractors are on again. No problem. Well, not all of them. But some of them, maybe, are on. I'm still at a deficit of what? 84? Really wish it said deficit instead of surplus. It's a little confusing, but 48. Fine. 60. It's very close. Only a couple things are shut down is basically what I'm saying. And then these guys will build this stuff on their own good time, I suppose. I don't have control units, though. And those are the things I will need to buy are control units. So I'm going to need at least 6 of them. Let's go with 9. That's a lot. Yikes. That's a lot of money. Okay, let's go with 6 for now. We'll buy 6 control units and bring them down here. I've spent almost 1 million credits in this video alone. But I think it was worth it, because now we can build our own stuff in here. Yeah, build cargo truck, build rovers. This is what I want to do. I want to build rovers. So we have all the resources necessary for this. I know there's nanotubes there as a consideration, but we can build one of these if the drones bring that over here. So we'll have our own drone there. That's pretty good. To be honest, though, the resource costs associated with constructing this drone, I can sell these resources for more than it cost me to buy this drone, I think. Anyway. Like, look at the 10 nanotubes alone. Just 10 nanotubes alone is... Oh, yeah, over 11. So if I could do 10, right, we would be... what are we at? 12. So we'd be at like 13 grand, right? For just the nanotubes, it'd be 13 grand. There's 6 modular terminals involved in this too. So you take 6 of those. I mean, we're 3 of them is 13, right? So you add all that stuff up, the material cost associated with that rover, and then you're just like, or you can buy it for 49. I think I'd rather just buy them, you know, rather than make them. That's pretty expensive. Once I got the production rolling, no problem, but I think I'd rather just buy them if I need them, you know? Let's make sure we're paused here. So we're wasting blue science now. Put the territory probe back in, or do we... I think we make other things better. We could make the fuel factory upgrades. Or the ice doesn't take blue, that's the thing. So actually extractor upgrades we could do. Carbon fiber upgrade we could do. Mushroom farms aren't bad. We could just have more organic growing that way. But that's not blue science. I need blue science for this. So I guess we'll put the territory probe on the schedule if I can. Doesn't let me. Oh. Bunk beds for 7 days. Okay. Here's what we'll do then. Progress gets saved between projects, right? All the progress gets saved. So we'll take the rover upgrade away. Put the territory probe in instead. Let that go until the bunk beds are done, and then put the rover upgrade back on the schedule after that. That seems fine to me. All right, so we have access now to this ice extractor. So we'll do this. And I'll make sure that this tap happens too. It looks like I can get 2 on here, please. Oh, is it just 1? You guys suck. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Really depends on positioning here, I think. No. Oh, yes, 2. Okay. So there is a way. It's just really janky. But it can work. The slag isn't going to be fluid. Well, hang on. Put that there. So the slag. Can I put these side by side? No. Yeah, I can't. So it has to be like this. Okay. So the slag is going to go out that way. So at least the slag belts will meet up with each other. And we can send the slag into that system. And then the ice comes over from this side. Say the ice goes this way. And then comes over. And then I want this. Actually, because of where this is located, I think the other one should come to it. Yeah, this one should come over this way instead. Like that. And then this goes all the way, you know, in this direction, does its thing, goes underneath, connects with this belt. And then we'll have these ice extractors start getting to work as well into here once we have all this cleared out. But you guys will see that in the next video, because man, oh man, are we long right now. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I'm trying my best to get these out because, you know, my personal life is crazy right now. I got a lot of stuff that's significantly more important than YouTube. I'm sorry, it just is going on right now, and it's all happening all at once. We can't even space it out. Sucks when that happens, but it'll be over. Early August, it'll be over, and we'll be back to normal, hopefully. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.